Do I have to file ISF for spinning bikes? Welcome back to our customs brokerage video series, where we discuss all things related to customs procedures and international trade. In today's episode, we will dive into the topic of importer security filing, specifically focusing on whether you need to file an ISF for spinning bikes. So, let's get started. Many importers often wonder if they need to file an importer security filing, also known as ISF, for their spinning bikes. To answer this question, we need to understand what an ISF is and when it is required. An importer security filing is a document that importers or their authorized agents are required to submit to U.S. Customs and Border Protection (CBP) before the shipment arrives in the United States. The purpose of ISF is to provide CBP with advance information about the cargo, enabling them to assess potential security risks. Now, let's consider the scenario of importing spinning bikes. If you are importing spinning bikes, it is important to note that ISF filing is not specifically required for the bikes themselves. However, certain factors may influence whether an ISF is needed for your shipment. One such factor is the mode of transportation used for your shipment. If your spinning bikes are being transported by ocean freight, which is the most common method for international shipping, then an ISF filing will likely be necessary. On the other hand, if your spinning bikes are being imported by air freight, the ISF filing requirements may not apply. This is because air shipments generally have different regulations and documentation processes in place. Another important factor to consider is the commercial value of your spinning bikes. If the bikes have a commercial value of $2,500 or more, then an ISF filing will generally be required. This value threshold includes not only the cost of the bikes themselves but also any additional charges, such as shipping and insurance. It is worth noting that even if your spinning bikes do not meet the $2,500 threshold, there may still be other regulatory requirements to fulfill, such as filing a customs entry or providing certain documentation. Therefore, it is always a good idea to consult with a customs broker or expert to ensure compliance with all necessary procedures. However, if your spinning bikes have a commercial value below $2,500 and are being imported by a mode of transportation other than ocean freight, such as air freight, then an ISF filing may not be required. In any case, it is crucial to stay informed about the customs regulations and requirements of the country you are importing the spinning bikes into. Customs regulations can vary from country to country, and it is your responsibility as an importer to comply with the applicable laws and regulations. And that brings us to the end of today's episode. We hope this video clarified whether you need to file an ISF for spinning bikes. As always, if you have any more questions or topics you'd like us to cover, please let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell, so you never miss an update. Disclaimer note below. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to bringing you more informative videos in the future.